students, see the lengthy methods given in the books. Not necessary. Let us solve a simple shortcut method to solve the problem of this series here. Okay, so this is going to be Lyman series and that is Fund series. You know the lengthy methods given in the books here, but you should remember only one thing, that frequency is inversely proportional to square root of principal quantum number. So frequency of Lyman by frequency of Fund series is equal to NP whole square by NL whole square, that is 5 square by 1 square, that is by Fund is equal to 25. Therefore, frequency of Fund series is equal to frequency of Lyman by 25. So, with this simple shortcut formula, you are getting the answer B as a correct option. Hope you have enjoyed this one. Dear students, see the lengthy methods given in the books. This much method is not necessary. Let us have a simple shortcut formula for the last line of Balmer series to that of last line of Lyman series. He is asking us to find out the frequency ratios, or he is asking us to find out wavelength ratios. Then we can use this relation and find that lambda is directly proportional to square of principal quantum number. That's it. So he is asking first Balmer series, lambda Balmer by lambda Lyman is equal to n Balmer by n Lyman whole square. N Balmer is 2, n Lyman is 1 whole square. So 4. So the ratio of lambda Balmer to that of lambda Lyman is taken as 4. Such a simple shortcut method it is. Thank you. Let us discuss the worst shortcut. Here he is asking us to find out the potential energy and kinetic energy in a hydrogen atom. You all know kinetic energy is always positive and potential energy is always negative in an atom. So need not solve. Directly you can say this is positive and this is negative. So C option is correct and remaining options are completely different. My dear students, this was a question asked in Neet 2018. He is asking us to find out what is the ratio of kinetic energy to that of total energy. And you know the formulas for total energy, kinetic energy and potential energy. If you take these two formulas, it is understood that kinetic energy is equal to minus times of total energy. Kinetic energy is equal to minus sign times of total energy, because minus sign is there here. So with this it is understood that B is going to be the correct option, because 1 is to minus 1. This is 1 means this should be minus 1. That's it. No Boolean algebra, no truth table. I use reverse method to solve the problems of diodes. For example, he is telling that output is 1. So output, if it is 1, it is an AND gate. Output is 1 only when both the inputs are 1, because 1 into 1 is nothing but 1 here. That means C is definitely 1. So select the option in which C is 1. Enough. In the second case also, he is telling that Y is equal to 0. If Y is equal to 0, you have to select such a case. Whether this is 1 or 0 doesn't matter, but C should be compulsory 0. If C is compulsorily 0, then only it is going to be 0, because 0 into 0 is 0, 0 into 1 is 0. Therefore, option is A. So, completely input C should be 0 definitely. So, reverse method, how did you feel? It can be solved without Boolean algebra, without truth table also. He is asking that output should be 1. Then what are the correct inputs? For this I will use reverse method. I don't take inputs and find the output by using truth table. I take reverse method. I take Y is equal to 1 and this is an AND gate. Output is 1 when both the inputs are 1. That means C should be definitely 1. And your option is fourth option. Thank you. Let us see the lengthy methods given in the books. This is not at all necessary. Let us have a simple shortcut formula for this previous year Neet question. Now you can just see this is asked latest 2023. So he is asking us to find out the wavelength ratios If you observe here, he is taking a Balmer series, he is taking a bracket series. He is asking us to find out the shortest wavelength of a bracket series, whereas Balmer series is given as lambda here. So lambda bracket by lambda Balmer is equal to, it is n bracket by n Balmer whole square, because wavelength is directly proportional to square of principal quantum number. I said many times. There is a simple shortcut method here. So lambda bracket is lambda Br, lambda Balmer is given as lambda, which is nothing but n bracket by n Balmer is how much? N bracket is 4 by 2 whole square, which is 2, which is 4 here. 2 square is 4. Therefore, lambda bracket is equal to 4 times of lambda Balmer. That's it. Your option is B. That's it. Students, see the lengthy methods given in the books. This is not at all necessary. I've got a simple shortcut for you. That is, wavelength is directly proportional to square of principal quantum number. You can just see wavelength of Lyman series to that of wavelength of Balmer series is principal quantum number of Lyman, principal quantum number of Balmer whole square. So Lyman is 1, Balmer is 2, which is whole square 1 by 4, which is 0.25. This is your simple shortcut instead of using these lengthy methods. Thank you. Okay, students, see the question asked in previous years. He is asking us to find out the ratio of velocities. He has given the metal frequency and also frequency of an incident light ray. Metal frequency, frequency of an incident light ray, and you can just see the lengthy methods given in the books. We can bypass this method by simply, he's asking us to find out the velocity ratios. You can just take velocity is directly proportional to frequency difference. So therefore we can write velocity v1 by v2 is equal to square root of frequency difference is nothing but, here this is 2f naught minus f naught, and this is 5f naught minus f naught. So we'll be getting square root of f naught by 4f naught. So your answer is 1:2. So this is C option. With the simple shortcut formula you can solve this problem instead of going with lengthy methods. Thank you very much. My dear students, see here how to solve this problem without even completing this square wave. The shortcut here is you just will choose the 4 values and find out the solution and get the correct option. This is a shortcut here. You can just see here. A is 0, B is 0, then C is also 0. That means 0, 0 is 0 here. This is 1, this is 0, and this is 1. Means 1, 0 is 1. And again here, this is 1, this is 1, and this is 1. 1, 1 is 1 again. Here this is 0, this is 1, and this is 1. 0, 1 is also 1. So without remaining things you need not test here. This many values if you test, you get the answer directly. So what type of gate it is? It is an OR gate. That's it. Because it is doing only addition operation A plus B. So this is taken as A option. Hope you have enjoyed this. Friends, see the lengthy methods given in the books. This is not at all necessary. I have a shortcut for you. We can solve the problem without pen and paper also. What is that, See, you just remember one thing, that the speed of electrons in a photoelectric effect is directly proportional to square root of energy coming from the sun and work function. So therefore V1 by V2 is equal to E1 minus W naught divided by E2 minus W naught. It is given that E1 is 1 electron volt, E2 is 2.5 electron volts. That's it. W naught is common 0.5. You just do the difference, you will be getting square root of 0.5 divided by 2. Therefore, V1 by V2 is equal to 1 by 4 under root, which is 1 by 2. So your answer is, my dear students, see the lengthy methods in the books. Not necessary. I have got a shortcut for you. The shortcut is, you can just see the electron transition takes place from third excited state to second excited state. It is taken as wavelength lambda, and second excited state to first excited state, it is taken as lambda 2. And the shortcut formula for you is lambda is directly proportional to product whole square by sum, product of principal quantum numbers. For example, if you take lambda 1, it is 4 into 3, and lambda 2, it is 3 into 2. So therefore lambda 1 by lambda 2 is product whole square, means 4 into 3 whole square by 4 plus 3 divided by 3 into 2 whole square by 3 plus 2. If you calculate this, directly you'll be getting 20 by 7. If you want, you can check it out. Okay. Friends, see the lengthy methods given in the books. Not necessary. I've got a shortcut for you. It is a case of wavelength ratios of Balmer series whose transition is from n equal to 2 to 3. I mean 3 to 2. Again in second line also it is from n equal to 4 to 2 in the same case of Balmer series. You can see the lengthy methods, but there is a shortcut for you. Wavelength is directly proportional to product whole square divided by sum into difference. This is my shortcut here. So in the first transition, you have to consider the wavelength is given here. So lambda 1 by lambda 2 is equal to product whole square. This is lambda 1. Lambda 1 is with you, 660. Lambda 2 you have to find out. So product whole square means in the first case transition 3 into 2 whole square by 3 plus 2 into sum into difference means 3 plus 2 into 3 minus 2. Similarly here also transition is 4 to 2. So 4 into 2 whole square by 4 plus 2. 4 minus 2. So by cross multiplication, you get this answer. You solve and comment below whether you have got the answer or not. Thank you. My dear students, how can you understand this logic gate in a super simple way? You can just see that these two are the switches and this is a bulb of high resistance. You remember only one sentence, you can solve this. The current always follows low resistance path and this is very high resistance. Bulb is having high resistance, so the current will pass in this direction and bulb will not glow only when both the switches are closed. That means bulb will not glow means bulb will show 0 when both are closed. In remaining cases the bulb will glow because any one is open. The current has to pass through the bulb because there is no other way. My dear students, this is a neat previous year question. I would like to explain this in a super simple way. You can just see the circuit here. Here the resistance here, this is a bulb here. See, this bulb will glow only when both are open. This is a switch which is open, this is an open. Then only the current will pass through the bulb will glow. Both are open means this is 0, this is 0. And the bulb will glow means glowing means 1, not glowing means 0. Let us imagine that I have closed this one. I have closed this one means this is going to become 1 now. Then the current will pass through this path and goes to the ground. It will never flow through the bulb. And if I close this one also, the current will flow in this direction because current is very intelligent. It always follows low resistance path. Never likes to go through the bulb. It goes when there is no other way. Hope you have enjoyed this one. That's why when both are zeros, current will flow, bulb will glow means 1. In remaining cases, the bulb will not glow. And now tell me what type of gate this is in a comment. My dear students, this is a previous year question asked in Neet 2023. He is asking us to find out what is the relation between radius of an orbit and principal quantum number. Radius of an orbit and principal quantum number 1, 2, 3, 4 of these shells. You should remember one thing, that radius is directly proportional to square of principal quantum number. See, radius of the first orbit, it is given as 5.3 into 10 power minus 11, which can be taken as 0.53 Armstrongs. You have to convert meters into Armstrongs. That's it. R is directly proportional to n square, that is R2 by R1 is equal to N2 by N1 whole square. So R2 is going to become N2. N2 is nothing but 3 by 1 because third orbit is to first orbit into R1. So you have to write R1 which is 0.53. So therefore 9 into 0.53 gives you 4.77 Armstrongs. So D is, and see the lengthy solutions which are given in the textbooks. But I have got a wonderful shortcut for you. And the shortcut is, in this case of a Zener diode, whenever it is given that in a Zener diode, V input is 120, okay, and this is series resistance RS. This is voltage across the Zener diode, and this is voltage resistance across the load. That's it. If this is the data given, we can use a direct single step formula here. What is that? Current across the Zener diode is asking us to find out. So current across the Zener diode is V in minus Vz by Rs minus Vz by RL. This formula directly to apply. Okay, so V in is 120, Vz is 15, Rs is this one, 5 kilo ohms. So 5 into 10 power 3, and this is 50 again, Vz is 50, divided by RL is 10, K means 10 power 3. So if you simplify this one, take this 10 power 3 to the numerator 10 power minus 3, it becomes 14 minus 5, that is 9 into 10 power minus 3 amperes, which is nothing but 9 milliamperes. This is going to be your answer. Where is the time for this many big calculations in the exam? Not necessary. I have got a shortcut for you. This is going to be your shortcut here. He's asking us to find out the wavelength. He's asking us to find out the wavelength, and he has given the work function W0 here. He has given the work function, and there is a simple shortcut formula present in almost all the competitive exam books. There is W0 is equal to 12375 by lambda. Lambda is nothing but 12375 by W0. Enough. You can do this problem in a just single step. That is 12375 divided by W0, that is 4.125. Okay. So 4.125 gives you exactly 3000 Armstrongs. And your answer is already. कौन मेडिकल स्टूडेंट चाहता है कि इंटीग्रेशन डिफरेंशिएशन से प्रॉब्लम करे? कोई नहीं चाहता. वी कैन अवॉइड दैट वन. नो नीड ऑफ इंटीग्रेशन, नो नीड ऑफ डिफरेंशिएशन. डायरेक्टली वी कैन सॉल्व दिस प्रॉब्लम. वी कैन अवॉइड ऑल दिस न्यूसेंस एंड नॉनसेंस. अब देखिए आप लोग, यहां पर जो इक्वेशन दिया है ना, ये इक्वेशन को इस्तेमाल करके डायरेक्टली विदाउट पेन एंड पेपर सॉल्व कर सकते. कैसे? अभी देखिए, ये इक्वेशन मैं यहां पर लिख दिया, एंड आई एम कंपेयरिंग दिस इक्वेशन विद द जनरल इक्वेशन. एस इज इक्वल टू यूटी प्लस हाफ ए टी स्क्वायर. अब यहां पर देखिए, यहां पर क्या है, हाफ ए के प्लेस में -2 है, और ये क्या हो गया, -4. क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर दो, 4 मीटर्स पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर. माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, कोई भी प्रॉब्लम को बगैर इंटीग्रेशन एंड डिफरेंशिएशन के मेडिकल स्टूडेंट्स किस तरह कर सकते हैं, वो टेक्निक्स और वो चीट कोड्स मैं आप लोगों को बताता हूं. सबसे पहले देख लीजिए प्रॉब्लम, और इसका इंटीग्रेशन मेथड भी देख लीजिए. मैं आपको बगैर इंटीग्रेशन के सॉल्व करना सिखा रहा हूं. यू कैन जस्ट सी द इक्वेशन. ये सारा प्रॉब्लम अच्छी तरह से पढ़ लीजिए आप लोग, मुझे पढ़ने की कोई जरूरत नहीं. आई कैन सॉल्व द प्रॉब्लम बाय जस्ट दिस इक्वेशन. x इज इक्वल टू 70 प्लस 4t स्क्वायर. मैं क्या करता हूं, इसको s इज इक्वल टू ut प्लस हाफ ए टी स्क्वायर के साथ कंपेयर करता हूं. अभी देख लीजिए, यहां पर हाफ ए के पास क्या क्या चीज है, ये और ये. हाफ ए इज इक्वल टू 4, ये इज इक्वल टू 8 मीटर्स पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर. आ गया मेरा आंसर. होप यू हैव एंजॉयड. माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, इफ यू वांट टू कॉन्कर फिजिक्स, then just follow the easiest mindset method. So create the easiest method for toughest problem. See, especially for BPC students, you know, it is very tough to do all these integrations and derivations. See the solution here. So this is a lengthy solution. I would like to make this lengthy solution into a super simple method. What is asking us to find out? From this equation, he's asking us to find out the acceleration. What is there? It's just common sense. If you use, then you can do wonders. You can do wonders. I am here to help you. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is, you just write this equation like v square minus u square is equal to 2as. So convert the above equation like this. So what I'm going to do here is, you just square on both sides. Then you will be getting 500 plus 24x. So I can just write this as v square minus 5000 is equal to 2 into 12 into x. You can just compare these two equations now. You can just compare these two equations. Here acceleration is there, here acceleration is there. So instead of displacement, here x is there. So directly you can write acceleration as 12 meter per second square. Is it not the super simple method instead of following all these integrations and differentiation? If you enjoyed, subscribe to my channel, prescribe to your friends, and describe the comments below if you want this type of shortcuts. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. My dear students, as usual, my mission is to make physics easier than botany, zoology, and chemistry. The students who are struggling a lot with differentiation and integration, I want to make their life easier in physics especially. See the question, see the long method, integration method, see the method which I will give you, a small, simple, general method where you can do the problem in fraction of seconds. You can just see here now. So try to read the question and try to understand the question, what he is going to explain. You just see what is given here. He has given that the value of V has been given to us. What is the value of V? You can just see here, V is nothing but square root of alpha plus beta s. Okay. Then how are you going to solve this problem now? Okay. So you can just see here, squaring on both sides if you do, V square is equal to alpha plus beta s. And V square minus alpha is equal to beta s. Compare this equation with our general equation. That is V square minus U square is equal to 2as. So if you compare these two equations, here 2a is there. In the place of 2a, beta is there. You can just take 2a is equal to beta. 2a is equal to beta, and you can write a is equal to beta by 2. This is a general methods where you need not require any efforts or any special knowledge of calculus like integration and differentiation. Hope you enjoyed this problem. If you like this, then you can just subscribe to my channel, prescribe to your friends, and describe the comments below. Examination is botheration to Indian nation whose main occupation is cultivation. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. खुशखबरी है कि फिजिक्स बायोलॉजी से भी इजी कर दिया है हमने, आपके लिए इतना आसान कर दिया. आप देख लीजिए कितना लंबा सॉल्यूशन दिया है. यहां पर एक डिस्क रोल कर रहा. क्वेश्चन इज सेड दैट डिस्क इज हैविंग अ रोलिंग मोशन and what is the work done by the disk while rolling and the lengthy process is given. कितना लंबा प्रोसेस दिया है. मैं इसके लिए आपको सिंपल शॉर्टकट दे रहा हूं. ये शॉर्टकट यही है. सो दिस इज गोइंग टू बी योर शॉर्टकट. ये देख लीजिए आप. तो जस्ट हाफ mv स्क्वायर 1 प्लस के स्क्वायर बाय आर स्क्वायर, एंड यू ऑल नो डिस्क का के स्क्वायर बाय आर स्क्वायर वैल्यू क्या है, 1/2 है. डायरेक्टली सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दीजिए. यहां पर मास दे दिया, सो मास यू सब्स्टिट्यूट, एंड वेलोसिटी दे दिया. वेलोसिटी सेंटीमीटर्स में है, उसको मीटर्स में कन्वर्ट कर दिया 0.2, एंड के स्क्वायर बाय आर स्क्वायर वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दे, तो यू विल बी गेटिंग डायरेक्टली थ्रू 3 जॉल्स. आपका आसान कर दिया मैंने. इस तरह के शॉर्टकट्स के लिए डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक दिया है, जाइए मेरे ऐप के अंदर. चैप्टर वाइज 30 आवर्स के अंदर आप 100 मार्क्स हासिल कर सकते हैं. इन 30 आवर्स देयर इज अ कोर्स ऑफ जस्ट 1299. दैट्स थैंक यू. My dear students, whenever you get these type of structures which was asked in NEET 2018 and 1999, whenever you find the structure in which there are 2 NOT gates, 2 AND gates and 1 OR gate, definitely this combination is going to become XOR gate or exclusive OR gate, whose truth table is this one. That means A dot B bar plus A bar dot B. This is called as XOR gate. The shortcut is no need of applying any Boolean algebra or nothing else, or no truth table is required. Just if the structure is having this type of pattern, you can just blindly say it is an XOR gate. Thank you very much. My dear students, you can just see this is a previous year problem which was asked in the year 2019. ओके अभी देख लीजिए यहां पर कितना कॉम्प्लेक्स सॉल्यूशन दिया हुआ है. इतना कॉम्प्लेक्स सॉल्यूशन, एंड डायग्राम इज आल्सो वेरी कॉम्प्लेक्स. इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू अंडरस्टैंड. फर्स्ट ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज द क्वेश्चन हियर. द क्वेश्चन इज दीज आर द 2 मिरर्स, मिरर OA and OB. Light ray enters in this direction and strikes one mirror, it reflects back, strikes the other mirror, reflects back again. But here the condition in the problem which is given is, it is said that the light ray enters parallel to the mirror OA. That means it is parallel to AO. This line is parallel to AO and RS is parallel to AB. That means this RS is parallel to OB. These two are parallel, these two are parallel. It is given in the question. And he is asking us to find out what is an angle. ये angle कितना है? What is this angle? He is asking. ये कितना angle है? Angle between the mirrors पूछ रहा. तो कैसा solve करेंगे इसको? इतना complexity की जरूरत नहीं. I'll give you a simple logic here. When these two light rays are parallel, this angle and this angle will be same because they are corresponding angles. When this line is parallel to this mirror, this angle and this angle is going to be same because they are corresponding angles. And now here one more thing is this angle of incidence and this is angle of refraction. Whenever you take a line here, a light ray falls and reflects back. These two angles are called as glancing angles and they are going to be same. These two are glancing angles, they are going to be same. With this it is understood that ये theta अगर है तो this is also going to be theta. ये अगर theta है, this is also going to be theta. इसका मतलब, and all the three angles are same. That means you can consider the angle sum property. What is the meaning of angle sum property? Theta plus theta plus theta is going to be 180 degrees. This is called as angle sum property. So 3 theta is equal to 180. Theta is equal to 180 by 3. Your answer is 60 degrees. I have solved the problem in a different way instead of going to the complex methods. इतना आसान तरीका है समझने के लिए. You can just understand this one. Okay. Dear students, let us see the structure here now. This is also a previous year question asked in Neet and JEE Mains. This type of many models are asked. Now in this case, he has taken two mirrors. That is M1 and that is M2. This is M1. ये M1 है और ये M2 है. And they are having certain angle which is given. वो angle भी दे दिया. The angle is 70 degrees. Okay. So what is the condition here? You just see. तो एक light ray जो है ना यहाँ से शुरू हो रहा. It is P and यहाँ पर strike होके फिर reflect हो रहा. This is R. Again it is reflected back in this case. So this is taken as yes. P, Q, R, yes. But the condition here is the condition given. Either condition क्या दे रहा? The condition is OA is parallel to R, yes. That means these two light rays are parallel. When these two are parallel, then you will get one small conclusion that ये angle 70 अगर है तो this is also going to be 70 degrees. Because these are corresponding angles. Parallel lines are having same angles. If this is 70, this is also 70. क्यों? Because ये इसको glancing angles बोलते हैं. इसका मतलब incident ray, reflected ray. These two angles, the angles made by the incident ray and reflected ray with the mirror is said to be glancing angles. और ये दोनों angles same है. That means this is 70 and this is also 70. And this is 70, this is 70 means it is 140. So in a triangle, अगर ये दो 70 है तो remaining angle how much it is going to be? 70, 70, 140 means remaining is 40. Okay. And you know this is normal. Normal means it is making 90 degrees. 90 degrees, when you remove 40, 90 में से अगर 40 निकाल दो तो what is remaining? 50 is remaining. So your answer is 50. My dear students, one more question asked in previous years. Here also there are two mirrors, M1 and M2. And angle between the two mirrors is 60. You can just see here, एक light ray जो है ना PQ, it strikes on the mirror, reflects, strikes on the other mirror, again reflects. PQRS. In this way they are going to reflect. He is asking us to find out angle of incidence I. I को मालूम करने के लिए कह रहा. So how can you find out that I? किस तरह हम I को मालूम कर सकते हैं? It's a very simple logic here. But in the problem, there is one condition given. That condition, if you understand, it will be easy for you. The condition is PQ is parallel to mirror M2. And again, RS is parallel to mirror M1. These two are parallel and these two are parallel. Okay. And I said that if these two are parallel, अगर ये 60 है तो फिर ये भी 60. And ये 60 है तो ये भी 60. These two are called as glancing angles. What I mean to say is, one light ray falls and reflects back. This is incident ray and this is reflected ray. And this is a mirror. Then ये दोनों angle हमेशा same रहते. ये दोनों को क्या बोलते हैं? They are called as glancing angles. We call them as a glancing angles here now. So this is 60 and this is 60. Okay? अगर ये 60 है तो फिर ये भी 60. क्योंकि ये दोनों parallel है. ये 60 है तो ये भी 60 because they are called as glancing angles. Okay. This is 60 and this is 60 means these combined together it is 60 degrees because 60 plus 60 plus 60 is 180. And angle of incidence, angle of reflection दोनों same है. इसका मतलब 2i is equal to 60 here. That means I is equal to 60 by 2, which is 30 degrees. So this is also same type of model. प्यारे बच्चों, जनरली जो है ना इस तरह का प्रॉब्लम जहां पर आप लोगों को आउटपुट 1 दे दिए, सो आउटपुट इज 1, आउटपुट 1 देने के बाद इनपुट्स क्या चीज हो सकती, यानी कि व्हाट शुड बी द इनपुट्स बोल के पूछ रहा क्वेश्चन के अंदर। जनरली सबसे मुश्किल मेथड क्या है, टाइम कंज्यूमिंग मेथड क्या है, ये पूरे ट्रूथ टेबल को डालना है, क्योंकि 3 इनपुट्स है तो 8 पॉसिबिलिटीज है, 8 पॉसिबिलिटीज। कितना टाइम लगता है मालूम आप लोगों को, बहुत सारा टाइम खा जाता है। मेरे पास सिंपल शॉर्टकट है, इंस्टेड ऑफ गोइंग फ्रॉम लेफ्ट टू राइट, यानी कि इनपुट से आउटपुट जाने के बजाय मैं क्या करता हूं मालूम आपको, रिवर्स मेथड इस्तेमाल करता हूं। आउटपुट 1 लेता हूं और इसके जरिए से इनपुट्स को आसानी से मालूम कर सकते हैं। जैसे कि आउटपुट अगर 1 आना है एंड गेट के अंदर, दोनों इनपुट्स अगर 1 है तभी आउटपुट 1 हो सकता। इसी तरह ये भी एंड गेट है, आउटपुट 1 आना है, मतलब ये दोनों इनपुट अगर 1 है तो ही आउटपुट 1 आएगा। तो इससे ये पता चलता है कि तीनों के तीनों इनपुट्स 1 होना चाहिए, तो आपका ऑप्शन 4 है। इसको कहते हैं कि रिवर्स मेथड, रिवर्स टेक्निक बोलते हैं इसको। अच्छा लगा तो कमेंट करिए कि कौन से चैप्टर के अंदर नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लम आपको सॉल्व करना है। टुडे आई एम गोइंग टू डिस्कस टुडे सम मैजिकल शॉर्टकट फॉर्मूलास। आज के मैजिकल शॉर्टकट फॉर्मूलास क्या है, ये सेशन आपको नीट तक जाएगा। टुडे आई एम गोइंग टू डिस्कस सम ऑफ द नीट प्रीवियस क्वेश्चंस एंड आल्सो जेईई मेंस प्रीवियस क्वेश्चंस, सो दैट इट विल हेल्प बोथ ऑफ यू। ओके, देखिए आज के क्या है मैजिकल फॉर्मूलेस। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, ये चैप्टर जो है ना वेव ऑप्टिक्स का चैप्टर है। क्या है इसके मैजिकल फॉर्मूलास, अभी आप देखते हैं यहां पर। ये जो क्वेश्चन है ना नीट का प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन है, उसके बाद जेईई मेंस का भी सेम मॉडल का क्वेश्चन हम समझाएंगे। लेट अस गो अहेड नाउ। अभी देखिए यहां पर क्वेश्चन क्या है मालूम आप लोगों को, इंटेंसिटी अगर पूछ रहा वाईडीएससी एक्सपेरिमेंट के अंदर या कोई भी एक्सपेरिमेंट के अंदर, इंटेंसिटी मैक्सिमम माइनस इंटेंसिटी मिनिमम बाय इंटेंसिटी मैक्सिमम प्लस इंटेंसिटी मिनिमम अगर पूछ रहा, तो हर मर्तबा इतना बड़ा फॉर्मूला यूज करने की जरूरत नहीं है। हर मर्तबा इतना बड़ा फॉर्मूला यूज करने की जरूरत नहीं है। हमारे पास एक मैजिकल फॉर्मूला है जो आपको बगैर सॉल्व करे के आप प्रॉब्लम कर सकते हैं। इसको याद रखना कोई मुश्किल काम नहीं है, सलवोटो में याद रख सकते हैं। इतना बड़ा प्रोसेस करेंगे ना आप, जबरदस्ती से आपको 1 मिनट या 2 मिनट्स लग जाएंगे, बट हम आपको इतना आसान मेथड बताएंगे कि आपका दिल खुश हो जाएगा। लेट अस गो अहेड, वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट अ सिंपल शॉर्टकट। सो दिस इज टुडेस मैजिकल फॉर्मूला। ओके, तो यहां पर क्या है, यहां पर इंटेंसिटी रेशियो दे दिया। इंटेंसिटी रेशियो का मतलब n है वो। ओके, सो इंटेंसिटी रेशियो मतलब I1 by I2 इज इक्वल टू n दे दिया, रेशियो दे दिया। तो हमारा शॉर्टकट फॉर्मूला क्या हो गया, मैजिकल फॉर्मूला यही है। सो अगर रेशियो n है तो फिर आंसर क्या होगा, 2 रूट रेशियो मतलब 2 रूट n बाई 1 प्लस रेशियो। 1 प्लस रेशियो मतलब 1 प्लस n। आपका आंसर रेडी। नेक्स्ट ये हो गया जेईई मेंस का क्वेश्चन। यहां पर क्या दिया आप लोगों को, रेशियो, व्हाट इज द रेशियो गिवन, रेशियो इज I1 by I2, इट इज गिवन एज 2x। देख लीजिए यहां पर क्या दिया, 2x दे दिया, ही हैज गिवन 2x। क्लास कितना आसान है, मजा आ रहा है यार, इतना मजा है फिजिक्स के अंदर, इतना मजा है। सो 2 रूट रेशियो का मतलब क्या है, 2 रूट 2x बाई 1 प्लस 2x। तैयार है आंसर। अच्छा लगा, ठीक है। तो नाउ अभी देखिए यहां पर नीट का और एक प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन सेम मॉडल के अंदर। तो यहां पर क्या पूछ रहा मालूम आप लोगों को, सम ऑफ मैक्सिमम एंड मिनिमम इंटेंसिटीज पूछ रहा। सम ऑफ मैक्सिमम एंड मिनिमम इंटेंसिटीज पूछ रहा। ये हो गया मैक्सिमम इंटेंसिटी का फॉर्मूला, a स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर प्लस 2ab। मिनिमम मतलब a स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर माइनस 2ab, क्योंकि यहां पर ये का मतलब रूट I1 है, b का मतलब रूट I2 है। सो a स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर प्लस 2ab का मतलब, इसको सब्स्टिट्यूट करते चले जाओ, ये सम ऑफ स्क्वायर्स एंड डिफरेंस का स्क्वायर रूट है, स्क्वायर्स है यहां पर। तो यहां पर क्या पूछ रहा आप लोगों को, सम पूछ रहा, दैट मीन्स ही इज आस्किंग अस टू फाइंड आउट आई मैक्सिमम प्लस आई मिनिमम. Okay, see, I am explaining in English as well as Hindi so that South audience as well as North audience both gets benefited. So यहाँ पर देख लीजिए आप लोग, I maximum plus I minimum दो भी पूछ रहा, he is asking both. So if you add these two, what are going to be cancelled? देखो, प्लस कैंसिल हो जाएगा, माइनस कैंसिल हो जाएगा, अभी बचेगा क्या, 2i1 प्लस 2i. तो 2 को कॉमन कर दीजिए आप लोग, 2i1 प्लस i. आ गया आपका आंसर, सॉल्वर में आ गया. तो ये हो गया आपका सॉल्यूशन. होप यू हैव एंजॉयड. थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स. टुडे आई वुड लाइक टू डिस्कस अबाउट फ्लूइड्स, शॉर्ट ट्रिक्स हियर. तो इन दिस फ्लूइड्स अभी आप लोग देख लीजिए, ये है कैपिलरी राइज मेथड, और इसके अंदर हमको रिलेशन मालूम करना है. व्हाट इज द रिलेशन बिटवीन मास ऑफ द लिक्विड एंड द रेडियस ऑफ द मेनिस्कस. इसका रेडियस r है और इसका मास m है. मास ऑफ द लिक्विड एंड रेडियस. सो क्या रिलेशन हो सकता है, लेट मी डिस्कस हियर. एक तो क्या है, फोर्स एक्टिंग ऑन डाउनवर्ड्स इज टेकन एज m into g. फोर्स एक्टिंग अपवर्ड्स कैन बी टेकन एज टेंशन इनटू लेंथ. ये दोनों फोर्सेस को इक्वल कर दीजिए. टेंशन इनटू लेंथ इज इक्वल टू मास इनटू ग्रेविटी, एंड टेंशन लेंथ का मतलब सर्कमफरेंस 2πr, m into g. सो मास और रेडियस का रिलेशन क्या हो गया यहाँ पर, मास इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू रेडियस. सो m2 by m1 is equal to r2 by r1. सो m2 by 5, r2 हो गया 2r, r1 हो गया r यहाँ पर. सो r gets cancelled. सो मास m2 हो गया 2 into 5 which is equal to 10 grams. तो ये हो गया आपका आंसर, 10 grams. That's it. माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, ये आपके लिए एक जबरदस्त शॉर्ट ट्रिक लेकर आया हूं, जिसके अंदर ये प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन यूट्यूब का है. यहां पर यूट्यूब है एंड ही इज आस्किंग अस टू फाइंड आउट. क्या पूछ रहा है यहां पर, डेंसिटी ऑफ ऑयल पूछ रहा, डेंसिटी ऑफ वाटर 1000 ग्राम्स पर, आई मीन 1000 kg पर मीटर क्यूब आप लोगों को मालूम है, तो कांस्टेंट है. तो यहां पर किस तरह इसको सॉल्व करें शॉर्टकट के अंदर. तो द कॉन्सेप्ट हियर इज प्रेशर इज इक्वल टू h rho g. यहां पर प्रेशर, एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर कांस्टेंट है, जी भी कांस्टेंट है. अब रिलेशन क्या है, डेंसिटी इज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू हाइट. सो डेंसिटी ऑफ ऑयल बाय डेंसिटी ऑफ वाटर इज इक्वल टू हाइट ऑफ वाटर बाय हाइट ऑफ ऑयल. तो सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दीजिए. यहां पर वाटर का लेवल कितना है, इट इज 65 mm. 65 प्लस 65 इट इज 130, और ऑयल का 10 सेंटीमीटर एक्स्ट्रा है, इसलिए इट इज गोइंग टू बी 140. सो डेंसिटी ऑफ ऑयल इज इक्वल टू 130 into, it is going to be 130 into 1000 divided by 140. तो आपको आएगा आंसर 928. चाहे तो आप कैलकुलेशन करके देख लीजिए, 928 आंसर. थैंक यू. कौन मेडिकल स्टूडेंट चाहता है कि इंटीग्रेशन डिफरेंशिएशन से प्रॉब्लम करे? कोई नहीं चाहता. वी कैन अवॉइड दैट वन. नो नीड ऑफ इंटीग्रेशन, नो नीड ऑफ डिफरेंशिएशन. डायरेक्टली वी कैन सॉल्व दिस प्रॉब्लम. वी कैन अवॉइड ऑल दिस न्यूसेंस एंड नॉनसेंस. अब देखिए आप लोग, यहां पर जो इक्वेशन दिया है ना, ये इक्वेशन को इस्तेमाल करके डायरेक्टली विदाउट पेन पेपर सॉल्व कर सकते. कैसे? अभी देखिए, इक्वेशन मैं यहां पर लिख दिया एंड आई एम कंपेयरिंग दिस इक्वेशन विद द जनरल इक्वेशन. एस इज इक्वल टू यूटी प्लस हाफ ए टी स्क्वायर. अब यहां पर देखिए, यहां पर क्या है, हाफ ए के प्लेस में -2 है, और ये क्या हो गया, -4. क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर दो, 4 मीटर्स पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर. माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, कोई भी प्रॉब्लम को बगैर इंटीग्रेशन एंड डिफरेंशिएशन के मेडिकल स्टूडेंट्स किस तरह कर सकते हैं, वो टेक्निक्स और वो चीट कोड्स मैं आप लोगों को बताता हूं. सबसे पहले देख लीजिए प्रॉब्लम, और इसका इंटीग्रेशन मेथड भी देख लीजिए. मैं आपको बगैर इंटीग्रेशन के सॉल्व करना सिखा रहा हूं. यू कैन जस्ट सी द इक्वेशन. ये सारा प्रॉब्लम अच्छी तरह से पढ़ लीजिए आप लोग, मुझे पढ़ने की कोई जरूरत नहीं. आई कैन सॉल्व द प्रॉब्लम बाय जस्ट दिस इक्वेशन. x इज इक्वल टू 70 प्लस 4t स्क्वायर. मैं क्या करता हूं, इसको s इज इक्वल टू यूटी प्लस हाफ ए टी स्क्वायर के साथ कंपेयर करता हूं. अभी देख लीजिए, यहां पर हाफ ए के पास क्या क्या चीज है, ये और ये, हाफ ए इज इक्वल टू 4, ये इज इक्वल टू 8 मीटर्स पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर। आ गया मेरा आंसर। होप यू हैव एंजॉयड। My dear students, whenever these type of problems will come, you are going to solve the problem by using free body diagram. But I'll tell you a cheat code. मैं आप लोगों को cheat code समझाता हूँ। ये cheat code क्या होता है, इतना आसानी से solve कर सकते हैं। He is asking us to find out इसका एक्सेलरेशन कितना है और इसका एक्सेलरेशन कितना है, यही तो पूछ रहा है ना। इतना आसान है, मालूम आप लोगों को, इतना आसान है। एक्सेलरेशन एंड मास आर इनवर्सली रिलेटेड। एक्सेलरेशन इज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू मास। इसका मतलब जिसका मास ट्रिपल है उसका एक्सेलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रेविटी बाई 3 होगा, और जिसका मास यमी है उसका एक्सेलरेशन जी ही होगा। बस इतना सा चीट कोड याद रख लीजिए, इसको कोई फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम की जरूरत ही नहीं है। ठीक है, समझ गए आप लोग।